Hello, and welcome to the ReFounded Project podcast. I'm your host, Zach Palla. You're going to learn more about me in the future episodes, but for now, I want to start out by reading a speech I gave at the 7th annual Doc Welt Memorial Match. I want to talk about my friend Gary Doc Welt, about honor, and about legacy. There are not many people in this world, outside of immediate family, that we think about on a daily basis. But Doc Welt is one of those people. I have thought about Gary every single day since the day I started running long-distance races for him back in March of 2013. Every single day. For those who don't know, Doc Welt was a retired Master Chief who spent over 30 years in the Navy, 27 of which were as a Navy SEAL. Doc made numerous deployments around the globe during his career and was highly decorated. When Gary retired from the Navy, he continued to serve as a contractor in various capacities. But in 2013, he noticed something was wrong. He started having severe fatigue in his legs to the point in which he was falling. After numerous medical tests, Gary was diagnosed with ALS, also known as Lou Gehrig's disease. ALS is a horrible, horrible disease that destroys motor neurons, leaving the body useless, but the mind perfectly intact. To this day, there is no known cause, cure, or treatment for this disease. But Gary fought until his last breath, and he never gave up. He never gave up. He never quit on his family, his friends, or for all of those out there fighting ALS. For that, Doc is the epitome of the SEAL ethos, and during his battle with ALS, he was never out of the fight. This leads me to honor. To me, honor is about living a life that someone who is no longer here would be proud of. We have all lost someone, which means we all have an opportunity to make the most of each day, to improve, and to lead lives that would make someone we knew and lost proud. I constantly find myself thinking, what would Gary think about the situation I'm in? Or how would Doc react here? When Doc was sick, an amazing community of people came together to be there for him. But in a weird irony, I think everyone in that community would agree that Gary was there for us. He made all of us better people. He inspired us daily by his never quit attitude, his humor, and his ability to never lose hope. I never have, nor will, feel like I did enough for Gary. I have met amazing people through him, people who I'm still friends with 6.5 years after his death. I have had experiences and opportunities that are truly one of a kind, and those were all because of Doc Welt. So I owe it to him to make the most of my days and to lead a great life, because he no longer can. That is what honor means to me. Finally, let's talk about legacy. They say a man dies twice, once when he stops breathing, and the second when his name is spoken for the last time. I believe we should all strive to keep the name of our loved ones alive for as long as possible. Doc Welt may no longer be here, but I am confident that his name will continue to be spoken for a long time. The entire reason I had a challenge coin made to honor Gary was to continue his legacy. The history of the challenge coin has evolved over the years. In recent history, challenge coins were actually used as a drinking game. Higher-ranking officers, individual squadrons, military units would all have unique coins that they would carry on them at all time. If someone showed up to the bar and performed a coin check, whoever did not have a coin would be forced to buy a round of drinks. There was also some competition as to who could carry the most prestigious coin. While that tradition still continues to this day, giving and receiving challenge coins has become more of a sign of respect. Presenting the Doc Welt challenge coin to Gary while he was at the VA hospital is without a doubt the proudest moment of my life. It was me showing him that these coins would continue to spread his legacy long after he was gone. I never thought I would do anything to bring that legendary frogman to tears, and I know my eyes weren't dry either. I cherish and hold on to that memory, just as we all hold on to the memories we shared with our loved ones who have passed. People who don't know may look at that coin and say, oh, that's neat. But to me, That experience is the only way I can articulate what challenge coins and legacy mean to me. Gary would not and will not be forgotten. My kids will know who Gary was, as will my grandkids. These coins will outlive all of us, and one day, when none of us are here, someone, somewhere will find one, and Doc Welt's name will live on forever. My goal with the ReFounded Project podcast is to have some of the amazing people I've met throughout my life on this show to talk about their unique experiences and perspectives. To talk about things like honor and legacy, things that matter. I feel like people, especially my age, have lost some of the principles that those who went before us held so dear. Look at the divide in this country. We have to ask ourselves, are we part of the problem or part of the solution? These principles need to be refounded. I hope the guests I have on in the near future will impact the listeners as much as they have impacted me. I'm really excited for this endeavor, and I can't wait for what's in store. If you like this idea and like what you just heard and can help, please spread the word and follow the ReFounded Project on social media. I'm on Instagram at The ReFounded Project. Facebook is The ReFounded Project. And Twitter at ReFounded Proj. That's ReFoundedProj. Thank you so much for your support, and go make yourself better today.